Good morning, world. We're about to go ahead and do the PCV, change out the intercooler brakes, put the supercharger, ported supercharger on, change out the CTS crank pulley, change out the supercharger pulley, water pump, thermostat, because they're all underneath. I might try to go ahead and do a Walnut blast when I'm under there too, as you guys may know. But yeah, this is not a tutorial on how to do it. There's a lot of good videos out there, especially from FCP Euro, that shows you exactly how to do these maintenances on your car. I'm just taking you guys along with my journey and how I'm gonna do it, and watch me do it, I guess. It'll be my first time doing all this shit to this car, so yeah, enjoy the process. Maybe I can show you guys a thing or two, or give you guys a tip or not on some important details. Maybe water pump, thermostat, all right there. Supercharger's got to come off, obviously. There's a bunch of shit on the supercharger I have to move to the porta blower. I'll show you guys that. And actually there's a lot of important things when you get a porta blower, especially if it didn't come with some of the hardware and gaskets. You might definitely want to get that. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Let me try to get the camera in good angles, and hopefully I can get this video nice and proper for you guys to kind of see, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely check out other tutorials on YouTube like FCP and a few others. They've done a really great in-depth video on how to do it. So yeah, definitely check them out if you want to do it yourself, and or if you find something that I might provide helpful for you, take the knowledge and use it for yourself, you know what I mean? But let's get started, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start by taking off all my intakes and the covers and all that bullshit. Alright, so I just marked it, the vacuum lines here, left and right, so that way I know where it goes back. Also take some pictures for reference too, you know what I mean? But I mean, obviously right grader, left grader, and then I kind of mark some areas because then you'll get that right and correctly. Then you gotta remove all those freaking connectors and harness behind throttle body, map sensors, and all that stuff. You know, things that you guys should already know. Alright, so I just disconnected most of the vacuum lines and a bunch of the harness so far. Gotta remove that. And then I think I should be good back here, right? Oh, actually no, I think I gotta remove some more connectors down there, and then we'll go around it there. So yeah, finally got the damn supercharger off, but you know, of course you must disconnect the cooling hose and all that good stuff around the belt. And if you guys are watching this tutorial from FCP Euro, you guys should already know. Make sure your map sensor connectors and vacuum lines are all disconnected properly, and then remove your 13mm. Take the damn supercharger out, and you should be good to go. And everything is right underneath here. There's a damn PCV. Let me show you guys my damn blower. So there's the damn supercharger. Like I said, I gotta swap out a few things. The coolant lines here with new O-rings, map sensor, all the stuff in the back here. Swap it out to the porta blower, and I'm waiting for my pulley to come so I can slap it on, and we should be good to go. Yeah, it's got my entire front end up here on jack stands with an extra jacks for support, but I gotta go ahead and do the crank pulley, of course. So put the car in service position here, and voila. All right, people, so here is my OEM supercharger. This is what I was talking about. I have to remove all of this shit on here, the throttle body, the map sensor in the back, a bunch of the vacuum pieces onto the ported blower one, and this is the cooling hose I was talking about in the front right there. There are gaskets, I mean not gasket, O-rings that go in the back here once you take it off. So I'm gonna just reuse these hose and put new gasket and just drop it in my ported blower. with new intercooler bricks, and here are the map sensors on the side that I gotta swap over. So yeah, pretty much just a couple bolts, undo some stuff, and then I got like a boost tap that I'm gonna go ahead and put right here. That goes right here for the porter blower. But yeah, no big thought about it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for the super duper by 034. But for now, we're gonna slap the porter blower on. The pulley actually arrived this morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring it over, unbox for you guys, and show you that the pulley set I'm gonna put on real quick. But let me see. Supercharger oil. Definitely gonna change the oil. I cut out a bottle because I don't have a measuring cup right now, so I'm just gonna use this. Use a Sharpie to kind of mark where how much oil comes out of my porter blower, and then I'm gonna just fill up the same amount and dump it back in. And this is the boost tab right here. Let me just drop that in real quick. New drain fill plug. I got some new bleeder screws too. I gotta bring over and put it over here real quick. So I got the back map sensors out. It looks like it's going bad. I don't know if you can kind of see, but look at that little white ball right there. It looks like it's going bad. I don't know. But I'm about to go ahead and order all 3 new ones. Fuck it. And swap them out. Hopefully they come by the weekend, and then we'll get it on. Once this last bolt comes out, our box should come right off. Yeah. Damn, this thing is dirty. Look how dirty this thing is. Sheesh. Dirty. Wow. This thing was a freaking bitch to get off, man. Sheesh. But now, I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of this stuff off. I guess I'm gonna take this whole bracket off here that holds on to this. So, yeah, I think they're also T30. Go ahead and take that shit off. Alright, so before I take the snout off and remove all of this over, actually I'll just take it off now and just have everything off. But I'm gonna go ahead and change the oil on here first. Right there, been drained. So I'm gonna change the oil on this first, and then we'll start putting pieces and shit from there onto here. And we'll try to take off the intercoolers in the stock supercharger to see if it's leaking or not. And then I'll show you guys how this shit looks, because I'm curious to see it myself. But yeah, let me go ahead and change the oil on this real quick. I just poured in the entire bottle of supercharger oil. So pretty much take the entire bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my new drain plug in here. Alright, so I got the 6 of the T30 bolts out. Use a mallet to kind of like hit it a little bit. I hit it kind of hard, didn't matter because these are like toast anyways. Pried it out a little bit. Now it's out. So I guess we're gonna try to pull it out and see. Ouch, my finger. These are, oh yeah, these are burnt, boy. Dang. Jeez. Yeah, these have better days, I guess you can say. As you guys can see, that's the old intercooler bricks in the OEM, well, original supercharger. I got it out using mallet, screwdriver, Bang on it kind of hard because I'm not using it again anyway, so it didn't matter. But yeah, looks pretty nasty. So these are the two gasket I was talking about right here. I mean not gasket, O-rings. Um, four of these O-rings. Here are the part numbers. Engine cooling type O-rings. That's for this right here that goes in front of the supercharger. So there's like four O-rings right there. A lot of people forget. So I mean, I might have helped you out. And these two right here, these are gaskets. There's the part number. That goes right here. There's two of them. You know what I mean? So I almost forgot. So I had to order these shit last minute, and that's why it kind of held up the process. So I have like the damn supercharger sitting all apart. Um, but other than that, if you've seen this, it would definitely help you out. FCP Euro has them right here. Part number. Yeah, so don't forget the two gasket right here. Over for this. Alright, now let me just go ahead and slide it in. Let me put the camera down real fast so we can get it seated in right here. Like damn 10 hours later, got the coolant hose on. Got the intercooler bricks here on both of them, and I got this here on with a boost tap. So now we are just gonna put the throttle body on and finish putting those map sensors and the rest of those connectors back on. And I guess we should be good to go. And I'm gonna change out these bleeded screws real quick too. So yeah, and then I should be done with the supercharger here real soon. As you guys can pretty much see, these cooler bricks are toasted, done. Completely remove everything off the OEM supercharger, and everything is now on the ported blower. I just gotta get the CTS pulley on, probably the next day or so. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. But I'm glad to get everything else on. I cleaned the throttle body a little bit just so I can get it on and whatnot. But yeah, new cooler bricks for sure, cause those are toast. So got the new ones in there. Got the holes on. Yeah, let me show you guys the pulley. So here's the pulley. 57 millimeter for the blower. The belt for proper size. 187 CTS crank pulley. Nothing too special. Nothing crazy. A little extra boost, you know. But what else am I missing? I feel like I'm always missing something. I did the oil change in here already. I gotta change out the bleeder screws. And then yeah. Well, stay tuned. Broke one of the retainer clips for my fuel injector because you know, FCP Euro made the video seem easy, but when you go ahead and pull it off, some of the injectors will come off and come off out of the freaking block and get stuck under this. So you gotta be careful. I got them all off good, but I just broke one retainer clip, so I was like, fuck, I gotta go find one of them now. But yeah, everything else should be good to go. Now I gotta go ahead and do all the Walnut blasting stuff since it's all open out there. Let me hop outside and show you guys how it looks like right now. I was so tired last night. I didn't have no energy to like record. I was trying to get it done. Yeah, taped it off. Taped off my intake valve. There's the PCV. Easy to access that shit now. That's freaking right there. Got all this stuff out the way. These clips were a bitch too. They were like stuck. it was hard to get off. So when you guys go ahead and do yours, be careful with these damn harnesses. They're freaking pain in the dick. You gotta kind of lift it up and then pull it out, and then lift up, pull this back, then you're able to press it down and pull it back. So yeah, I can see how people are breaking these things, man. You want to be real careful. But yeah, I gotta move this coolant pipe back so I can get to the O-rings behind it. Still got a lot of shit to do. Take off the damn water pump. I mean the water pump pulley. Put the car in service position so I can go ahead and loosen up the crank pulley bolts. But yeah, probably tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and do the walnut blasting or whatever. But I gotta go ahead and find a freaking retainer clip for one of the fuel injector. That way we can get it back on. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get all 6 new fuel injectors. I do have the O-rings and stuff for it, but I didn't think that I'll break the retainer clips getting it out. So that's gonna hold me up a little bit, you know. But yeah, looking good. So since I broke these damn retainer clips and nowhere has them, I had to take a trip all the way to RVA Richmond, which is probably like an hour and some change away from me. I'm gonna grab 6 of them because I need them, and these are the only thing I'm missing. So I might get the whole car done tonight, tomorrow, and nowhere has them online, bro. And if you get it shipped, it's gonna take forever. So just bust a trip. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go in AUDI here and see what they got actually. Showroom's clean. Yeesh. The R8 over here. Damn, red's gonna be crazy, bro. Got the fiber. Damn, look at those big brakes on this shit. Sheesh. I actually gotta do the hard part now. Pop this damn freaking clip. Try to take this back, and I gotta take off like a T30 back here, so that we can take this damn coolant pipe off, up and away, so that way we can take the damn PCV off. So yeah, there's still a little bit more freaking tedious shit to do, I suppose. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack it now. So I was able to get this off. It was just a T20 holding that in, and then that little freaking T30 screws right there. I got that shit out, thankfully. Didn't give me too bad of a hard time. But now I can go ahead and remove this cooling hose pipe. I might as well just go ahead and put a whole new one, because I did order a new one, so I might as well just drop a new one on here. And then we'll be able to take off the PCV. So we are here. I had to put a little pause to the surgery real quick, because we had to go to fucking AUDI to pick up one of the retainer clips, because I broke one taking them out. So yes, when you take out the runners, be careful, because a lot of times the freaking injectors are stuck to them, so it'll come out of the freaking block, and then the retainers, when they come out, you gotta replace the retainers. And in my case, 5 came out good, one of them came out broken. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace the retainers, and with all the new freaking gaskets and shit too. Was able to get this damn fucking coolant pipe out yesterday too, so now I have a lot of room to take out the damn PCV. As you can see, the PCV is now just like right there, ready to come out. And then yeah, but I don't know, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do the walnut blast real quick. So to do the walnut blasting process, I went ahead and bought this kit here at Harbor Freights. Also bought the 034 walnut blasting adapter tool right here. when I got the service kit. So if you are trying to do it yourself, definitely get one of this. It'll help you out a lot. Also got one of this wand here to kind of help the process. The wand end goes in there, and then the vacuum goes in there. And here's the tank that pretty cheap. I think it was like 70 bucks or something. Not bad. I mean, just to use a few times. Some walnut shells. I think these are good. It was recommended, so we'll go ahead and try this out. Should be good to go. Alright, so got everything covered up so I can go ahead and walnut blast and clean out this one intake valves right here. Pretty clean. I don't know if you guys can kind of see, but it's hard to see right now. The sun is shading crazy. Alright, I just got the whole passenger side done. I'm about to go ahead and do the driver's side. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off with some better duct tape though, because these are like paper. It might get wet and go through whatever, but got that side done. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this side out. Now that I got the last intake valves done and cleaned out, just go ahead and take off the PCV. And then the thermostat's right there. You already know the freaking, I think T20, T30s, 14 of them holding the PCV on. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take that shit out. So I moved everything out the way. Just gotta go ahead and remove the screws. You know what I mean? Damn. Anybody ever got that much access to it? Look at this. Look at that. Look, check your boy out. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I'm still trying to find that one freaking screw that holds on the coolant hose out here somewhere, but I'll find it. Voila, just like that. Damn, oil and cooling this motherfucker. Damn, oil and cooling here. Trying to vacuum all these out. It's a bunch of damn T30s, I believe. Should be able to. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your thermostat. Fuck. Here's your damn thermostat. Sheesh. Damn gasket's stuck on there. Let me go ahead and take off the fucking water pump as well, so that way it'll all come off together, you know? Let's go ahead. So, water pump's out, thermostat's out. I gotta go ahead and put the new ones on. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the damn 207 crank pulley first. Get that shit out the way real quick. And then we're gonna put the new 187 on. Let me go ahead and try to get this sucker off. So I got like most of them loosened up already. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use a gun to extract them the rest of the way. So there it is. Got the damn crank pulley off. For all the people who complaining about them, mine never backed out. No bolts never snapped it. But Brad did put it on the first time, so he did a good job on that. But there you go. Getting ready to put the new one on. I marked it at the top so that way we can tell where that offset bolt was at. But I'm about to go take a little break, go in the crib, measure up the 2 pulley, and then we'll try to get them on. Let go. That was easier than I thought, thank goodness. Alright, so here is the old PCV and the new PCV. I gotta take a few things from here over to there, such as this, and there's like a bracket I gotta put back on here. And here is the old water pump. That's the new water pump with new gasket. Thermostat, new one right there. Those are a bunch of gaskets and stuff in there for the cooling hoses and all that stuff. The 207 crank pulley that I just took off earlier, and this is the 187 that went on. And I want a new freaking water pump pulley belt. Pulley. I don't know why, but I did anyways. And those are some coolant. And you guys already know the blowers are still sitting here chilling. I also gotta get the supercharger pulley on that one soon here, probably tonight or tomorrow. But it did get dark. I spent all freaking day doing this, so I'm about to finish up, put everything back together, and then yeah, well, I'm gonna try to put as much back together tonight as possible, and then I'm gonna try to get the damn supercharger pulley on that blower tomorrow. It takes hella time doing this, especially trying to record it for you guys too. So, like, I'm trying to remember recording it and trying to get like good parts and ideas for you guys, like tips and tricks. There are a few things I'm gonna go over for sure, like the fuel injectors. Definitely get the seal. Definitely get the rebuild kit for that because you're gonna need it. And since you're under there doing it, you know what I mean. Might as well do your water pump, thermostat, because since you're doing the PCV, taking all that shit off, like you guys seen how open it is, you might as well do the water pump, thermostat, and do a bunch of other things. With me, I'm changing up my pulleys as well, and the blower to a ported one, so that's why I've been waiting, like I said. So here we are now. I'm gonna knock the shit out the way. Finally got it done. I do work like full time, so it's hard to freaking get it done. But I just spent the entire day cleaning the freaking intake valves and all that stuff. Now I'm about to put things back together. So let go. Alright, now that I got the crank pulley back on, I'm about to go ahead and put the PCV back on, and thermostat, water pump, and all that good stuff, and then get the serpentine belt back on the pulley. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the PCV back in there. Putting the PCV back in this shit. I'm hand tightening these damn 30 T30s just so they don't strip, you know what I mean? Get them in. We'll go ahead and put the thermostat back in. got the water pump on as well. So looking good, looking good. Super important. So when you go ahead and pull off the freaking runners, well, for me, in my case, the freaking injectors came out with it. A few of them did at least. So the little clips here actually broke off. These are the new ones. Remember, I had to go drive like freaking an hour some change. You go pick these up at AUDI Flow. But yeah, so this is the gasket that, this is the kit that I bought. The seal kit that I bought from FCP Euro, I think, or ECS when I purchased it. But I didn't think that these retainer clips would be needed or break off. So when you go ahead and order them, just go ahead and order these damn retainer clips too. You thank me later, or else you're gonna scramble and it'll hold you up like crazy. Because if I didn't go get this, the project would have probably held me up like a little longer. Because you can't find this anywhere. This shit is like backed up. So that's why I had to take that damn drive. So that's that. Typically they said replace this as well, but I think I'm just gonna rock out with this. Like, it seems pretty good, but you definitely want to replace that O-ring up here and a little plastic O-ring too, or whatever. But that comes in this little baggage here. It also comes with a little white seal for the bottom. Now this is where it's tricky, and y'all gonna thank me later for this one. So to get this on, I mean to get the old one off, you gotta cut it. Use a little blade, kind of cut like a corner. I mean, people know, some people don't know. Use a little blade, don't cut too hard, but cut a little corner and then it'll come off. But when you put the new one on, you're gonna have to stretch it. I don't know if you guys can kind of see right there. You're gonna have to stretch it out, get it in. So once you get it in, it'll be loose, right? Well, that's why there's this tool. You would need one of these tools where you would screw it in. You would screw it in there. Well, not really screw it in, but what you do is like slide it through and it will kind of tighten that seal, that gasket down for people who don't know, you know what I mean? So these are like 3 different levels. So like the widest, medium, and then tightest, so it can seal this really well on here because you want to get a good seal on that thing. So yeah, definitely get this kit. I think I picked this up at Advanced Auto or something, probably like 20 bucks or some shit. But you definitely want to go ahead and get these and get you a whole seal kit. Definitely get your injector seal kit. The FCP Euro didn't really tell you, because I mean the way they did it, it came out clean, but I'm pretty sure for a lot of us who take it off are gonna have some issues, like, you know, breaking damn clips and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean mine off. I did 3 already. I'm about to go ahead and clean it up here, clean the tips out well and whatever, and then I'm gonna finish the other 3. I'll kind of record a quick process me doing the last 3, but I figured this would be like a good important tip for you guys, because without these little fucking retainer clips, it's gonna help. It would hold me up forever. So yeah, make sure you get the right kit, reseal kit and all that stuff, and definitely would need this kit as well, or else you can't get that white seal on. All right, but yeah, I feel like I should let you guys know that. Yeah. Alrighty, since I got the water pump on, thermostat on, PCV back on, changed the O-ring for that, changed the gaskets for the coolant pipe in the front, got those bolts tightened down. I got my crank pulley on and tightened, torque down. I tightened this tensioner. Gotta put the water pump pulley on. Let me see what else. So have to. All right. Guess I can start putting the fuel injector back in soon. And man, after like 30 minutes in the dark, I was able to get that fucking coolant pipe T30 in right there. You guys can kind of see. So earlier, like I was showing you guys, yeah, I lost another one and I recovered one. So this time I put tape around the end so that way it'll stay on here a little better. Or if you buy one that's magnetic, it'll hold on a lot better. But definitely get one with this type of end where you can kind of turn it. So like when you're in a tight spot, you can use your finger to like turn this or hold it, and then able to get a couple clicks, and you gotta work it. It's like you're barely getting any thread, bro. Like you're going a centimeter. You're turning like a fucking half a centimeter until it goes all the way in. But it will go all the way in. You just gotta really finesse it with this shit. But it's the only way that I find out works as of right now. After like 30 minutes, got that fucker in. But yeah, you see that? I was able to get one finger behind here, get this like right on like that. I was able to get on like that, hold it from behind. I was able to like turn it. All these freaking holes are in the way, so I was only able to get a couple clicks at a time, but it will go in. So be patient. Make sure the gaskets are in place. Didn't fall off. You want to push down on a flap so it can kind of like click in. Alright, so I got the driver side runners on. Remember, can't stress that enough. Make sure that's moving when you get it on. A lot of people know already, but when you get it on, make sure you're able to move it. Or else it'll get stuck on that metal separator right there. But yeah, just got my fuel sensor on. Got that clip on. The clip in there is back there is on. The bottom. That hose is on. That's plugged back in. There's nothing over here. Just double checking, making sure. These are all torqued down. Definitely top. Definitely top. Again. Alright, now I gotta start putting on the passenger side back together. Everything sort of looks good on this side. Yeah. people, I think at this point I am ready to put the charger back on. I got all those torqued down correctly, that side torqued down correctly, feed line torqued in correctly, got all those little T30s bolting down, all of those bolting in, connectors, vacuum lines, that's on, all of that's on, that's on. I guess we're ready to put the blower back on. So yeah, it's time to put I gotta put that the little nipple thing back right there real quick, and then we'll be ready to put the damn blower back on, guys, I guess, right? So yeah, just going around making sure everything is plugged back in where it's supposed to be, and let me see. There you go. We should be good. Hell yeah. Alrighty, I'll probably. Well, actually, I gotta go and put the pulley on the supercharger, and then we'll be able to get it back on. So yeah, let me go ahead and put the pulley on the supercharger real quick. Alright, people. So I'm about to go ahead and get this pulley on the supercharger now. About to go ahead and bake it at 450 degrees, 45 minutes. That's what is recommended. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But yeah, let's go. CTS 57mm pulley, ported blower. Let's see how it goes. It's almost time. It's like I got like 2 minutes left, and I'm gonna throw the damn pulley on. Pray this shit just slide on and not give me any hiccups. Yes, I'm using a kitchen mitt, but I'm doubling up with a mechanic glove underneath, so yeah, should be alright. Hopefully I have good grip, looking like freaking snowman and shit. Moment of truth, guys. Fuck, it's not hot enough, yo. Heat up some more. Nope, not hot enough. Wasn't hot enough. 30 more minutes. Oh man. So yeah, it wasn't hot enough. 30 more minutes. Moment of truth. Nope. What's wrong? What the fuck? It went in halfway. Fuck. Alright, so practically got everything back together. Got everything torqued down, tightened down. Got the crank pulley on. The only thing I'm fighting right now is getting on the damn supercharger pulley. I don't know why, but the CTS pulley is not going on. I heated up like 3-4 times, 450 degrees, 30-45 minutes. It would not go on, and this is actually stuck right now. I'll show you guys here in a bit once I get inside, because I have the supercharger off inside and trying to put it on that way a lot easier. But I think we should be good to go here. Got everything back. My PCB is in, as you can see. My water pump, thermostat, serpentine belt is back on. Got my crank pulley on down here. Just gotta fill in these coolant hose, putting these vacuum lines back, and putting my connectors back. Got that stupid ass T30 screw nut back in there. So I think we should be good to go. Just gotta get the pulley on the charger, and then it's just pretty much reassemble. See, like this just goes right there, and like pretty much we'd be good to go right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is kind of tricky. Definitely take your time. Like I said, remember with the injector seals, definitely do your injector seals. If you're gonna go ahead and do this maintenance, you might as well get new injector seals and stuff, because it most likely when you take this damn runners off, the injector is gonna come off like mine did. A lot of people didn't, but mine did. So if it does come off, obviously you know you gotta replace the damn gaskets and seals on that bitch. But yeah, I think we should be good to go. I just stopped by Advanced Auto real quick, and I found this. Seems like it worked. I searched it up a little bit. It might work. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. It doesn't seem like to be that complicated, so I'm gonna get this all set up, and then we're gonna try to attach it to the fucking pulley. But yeah, that's one of the issues apparently. I heated up like 3-4 times, and it did not go in. The fourth time I actually used my oven, and it seemed like it got a little bit hotter, so it went in halfway. Then this shit got stuck, bro. Like it would not come off earlier. I'm like, fuck. You definitely don't want to hammer it in, none of that stuff, because you can probably damage the supercharger. So I probably wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, I seen that. I feel like a lot of people have this issue with the CTS pulley apparently, for some reason. I don't know why. It seemed like a couple people had this issue. It just might just be something. It might just be like a different material or some shit. You know what I mean? But go ahead and try to get it off, and freaking reheat it up for longer, and hopefully it'll slide in better this time. Cause damn, that's still a long way to go, bro. Fuck me, man. Alright, I got my little puller tool here installed. Not too bad. I got like 3 little arms on there with the center. I'm gonna use my impact and try to like drill it out. Well, not really drill it out, but you know, drill this in so that way it can pull it out. Okay, hopefully it works. Let's give it a shot. I guess that did work. So I was able to get it out. Very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice. So cool, 20 bucks tool from Advanced Auto definitely worked. That's awesome, that's definitely worked. So yeah, I picked up a torch this morning. Gonna go ahead and get this thing nice and red and hot so we can hopefully slide it on, because the baking process method is not working. So it's raining outside right now, so I gotta figure out a way to fucking do this. But I gotta try to heat it up and then get it on. So wish me luck this time. Alright, so the process happened so fast, my hands were tired, I couldn't really get the camera set up, but the torch method did work. Got that shit on. Pulley got pretty red, and then I just slid it right on. Right now I'm just trying to make sure that this extra little play here is correct, because you know, you just gotta be reassured. I'm about to go do some research, homework, take my time, make sure that that's correct, and then we'll proceed to putting the charger back on the car. But yeah, the torch method took like 5 minutes, man, so thank you to the people who told me to do it. We finally got this damn pulley on. Let go. Yeah, got that on. Intake runners are on. Make sure the flaps aren't stuck closed, because that's really important. Like, that's one thing that a lot of people are doing, is getting their flaps stuck. Just make sure you keep it a little bit open. Hold this little latch right here on both sides. It will kind of open it up, and then you just slide it down. Nothing too hard. But yeah, I think I got everything back together now. So it is time to throw the charger back onto the car and put the belt on, do some oil change. I'm gonna probably, I gotta fill up the damn coolant tank as well, you know, and then I think we should be good to go from here. All right, so I think the supercharger is now fully seated. Just get these damn 13 nuts on here to hold it down, and then we'll torque them down. And first I'm gonna make sure everything is like connected properly, nothing's jammed up or anything around here, nothing may be stuck or some shit. Everything looks like it should be good, baby. Should be good to go. I just went ahead and got all the connectors and vacuum line plugged back in. I think we should be good to go here. There's like one here, one there. There's like 5 connectors and 5 vacuum lines. I make sure they're all connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 6, 7, about 7 or 8 of them. But there's one there. Got them all connected back to throttle body. Vacuum lines all plugged in. So I think what's left now is we would just get these clamps back on the coolant pipe and put the intake back on. I gotta start bleeding the coolant here, so I gotta crack that open, fill up the coolant. Actually, I'll probably do an oil change real quick, get that out the way right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything else is good to go. So that should be good to go. Alright, so just torqued down a 13mm nut. Got the coolant line in front on. Go ahead and just throw this map sensor back on real quick. Get that back in there real quick. Get that back in there. I gotta put the damn flaps back in here first though, so I gotta go get that and put it back in. But vacuum lines, connectors are all back on. That's on. I gotta get the belt on here real quick, and then we shall proceed to the next step. Let go. Alright, got my intake back on. I just changed out the oil filter. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some new oil in here, because I also just drained out the oil. You know, gotta do a fresh oil change, and we gotta use the best of the best, you know. So yeah, got that back on. We're good in here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill the damn oil. Alright, so I finally got the car back into normal mode, because it was in position mode, of course. So the front was like lifted off, but now we're about to torque it down real quick, and then fill up the car with coolant, and bleed the system, I guess. Since I have the V2 Merc heat exchanger, I can probably bleed it from here, and I'll bleed it from there, and my bleeder screws here on the supercharger. So that shouldn't be too hard. I'm just double checking everything over, make sure it's all plugged back in and good to go. Now I just gotta torque down those bolts and let go. Alright, so I was able to get the car started. Currently bleeding the heat exchanger right now. Look at all those little air bubbles coming out. It's been like 15 minutes so far, so I'm just let the car rock out. And everything is so good so far. I gotta go ahead and bleed the charger, the supercharger bleeder port there. And we should be good to go. But yeah, no error lights, no nothing. Start up, it hesitated a little bit, but then once it got started, got the rhythm, it just started going. And here's my P3 gauge, kind of helped me monitor the coolant temp and whatever. But yeah, no air lights, everything seems to be running normal and properly. So fresh oil change, pretty much just waiting for the bleeding process to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a drive, and we'll see how it feels. I might be a little paranoid at first, probably not gonna hit it hard. You gotta ease into it, you know what I mean? But everything should be good to go. I'm just making sure this damn pulley is on correctly. It looks like it is. I feel like it's on good. I mean, it doesn't wobble or none of that weird stuff, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But these things there's like a million air bubbles coming out here. It's been like 15-20 minutes and still air bubbles coming out. I want to make sure the system is good, you know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and make sure we get all the air bubbles out. Alright guys, so just like that, the car is now done. I need to go pick up some more coolant. Pinto Frost. You can get those like Advanced Auto. But car is now set. Got everything in. Everything's tightened down, everything's good. Well, not everything, I gotta get the bumper back on, you know what I mean. But once I do that, we should be good to go. And we'll go ahead and take it for a test drive. So I guess we're pretty good. We're live and direct right now. She's running good for the most part. I'm about to go check the tire pressure because it's sat for a while and it feels kind of sloppy right now. But yeah, car's good. No air lights, AC's on cold. I have my P3 gauge showing me the coolant temp right now, so we're at like 191. So the Merc heat exchanger is doing its job for sure. Yeah, I'm excited to be back in the car, man. It's been like a week and some change because, you know, I gotta work and all that stuff and try to do the maintenance myself and stuff. I'm gonna actually try to monitor my pulley and make sure that shit's on good. It won't slip off or nothing, you know what I mean? But yeah, stay tuned for the